this is shit. It is not fun at the moment dating, and the one thing I want to do is cry my eyes out. And it's so hard to cry my eyes out on the internet because I don't want to be seen as a crybaby. You can't win. Like, if we rely on our inner thoughts, we would never be able to win and succeed. And what's happening inside of me now is that I'm dating for marriage. So I'm not dating to become a boyfriend or girlfriend. I'm dating for marriage, to choose the right husband for me. And that is not how I was raised or taught from my environment to date. But after my personal experience with dating and girlfriend status and effing around and trying this trendy cultural things, I understood like that was not for me. And this concept resonated for me, so I'm doing it. And I've been hearing about it, but I truly committed, I believe, like less than a year ago. It was a process. It is the whole effing process. So, but obviously, most of the people on this planet do not date for marriage. And, I'm just in like a little bit vulnerable place at the moment because my emotions a bit sensitive today. I had a few things happen to me, and then I got onto a phone call with one of the candidates, and he was like, oh, he was a very nice guy, but he basically said, oh, I could sense that he's not dating for marriage. So I asked him straightforward questions. He was like, I'm dating for a life partner. I was like, okay. And he asked me, I was like, I'm dating for marriage. I don't want to be like dating to be in a like relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend. And it was actually a little bit funny because when you say that to people who, especially men who never thought about it or heard it before, it is always a little bit kind of like a funny game. Because I'm so certain in myself, and then they're trying to figure it out in their head. Which obviously with this culture that we are growing up in, it does not make sense. This more like old school approach, Middle Eastern approach. So that was a little bit funny, but he basically was saying that he can't propose or like dedicate his life to one wife until he kind of like is in a relationship, have that trial period, which I don't want to do. And he was just trying to make a sense out of it. I was like, no, I'm just not doing that. And he explained it, I believe, 2 times. I was like, yeah, it just sounds to me that we have different plans for the future, and that's okay. And then I close the conversation. But there is a little bit sadness in me, even though I knew even before I asked the question that he is not the right one for me, because I've been through something beforehand. My emotions were very raw, and now there is part of me showing up that wants to just cry and be sorry for myself and questions my whole dating for marriage, its value at this point. Like, I'm not doing girlfriend boyfriend thing ever again. So yeah, and we're all different, but some things challenges. Other people got challenged by other things. For me, dating is challenging. Still, after a year, 2 years, almost 2 years, I was not dating constantly, but I still get kind of like, at the beginning it was worse. I was getting ups and downs, and then I question myself. And every time when I would go like into that, it looked for me kind of like deep hole of emotions, of releasing and crying. My standards upgraded every time. And then I would cry it all out. I release all the thoughts of, not doesn't matter if I'm like not good enough, or this man doesn't want me, or whatever silly thought is. It was very big in that moment. I had to feel the emotion through, release it, and then just like that, next day I'll wake up and my standards, I'll literally be the new version of myself. My standards would just go from here to here, and there would be things that are not negotiable for me. So I feel like I'm going into one of those holes again. And you're seeing me going through it, and this is so normal. It sucks, it's very sad, it's emotional, but we will come out of this with a higher standards if we don't give up. I'm actually a little bit jealous now of people who find their person straight away. It does happen, but it doesn't happen for all of us. Yeah. And my plan is, oh, so sad. I would like to meet people in person, not just on dating apps. So I have to figure out how to do that. Because I've been on a speed dating once and it was a lot. It was not for me. But I'll figure out something, and yeah, I'll keep you posted.